Stacey Bout. I am part of the Corporate Wellbeing Hub team, and I am just so grateful to be able to jump on today and take a moment to introduce myself with you. So a little bit about me, my background way back then in the day, uni-wise, was psychology and management. I always knew that I wanted to study psychology and to have, a career with people. I really love understanding what people do, why people do it, and I have an extensive corporate background. So I worked for over 20 years in anything from the health and wellbeing space into account executive management, sales, marketing, many different things along those spaces and in those places. So I have extensive experience in that, but I also, during that time, went back to college after about 10-15 years in the corporate arena, and went back to study holistic kinesiology. So I have a lot of knowledge now in holistic well-being, and one of the areas that I'm really passionate about is mental health and well-being. So I am a mental health first aid facilitator. I'm also a Living Works assist facilitator, so looking at supporting people with suicide intervention programs. I am also a kinesiologist still, so I work with clients one-on-one, and that is in quite a broad area, everywhere from coaching and well-being to the more holistic supports that might be needed for them for whatever it is that they're showing up for in those sessions. One of the things I love doing when working in the well-being space, in the corporate well-being space, is really helping to bridge that gap between work life, personal life, because we're all one human being that turns up to either of those different parts of our life, and so much of what we do in our work life impacts our personal and our home lives, and vice versa. And so for me, the areas that I really appreciate being able to support organizations is helping them to really better the culture and better the well-being mentally, physically, emotionally, and in cases spiritually, of their staff, so that they are able to really show up for the organization and their career and in the best way possible, but also that the organization's able to show up and support them in the best way possible for them to, have that takeout back into their personal worlds. I have a lot of lived experience in my personal life in regards to mental health and supporting people in that space. So it is something that I'm extremely passionate about training. And aside from the two programs that I mentioned earlier, mental health and assist, I also specialize in designing bespoke programs for organizations and individuals that meet their specific needs. So that could be anything from, cultural change to redundancies to restructures, and what is needed to support people during those times. So that's a little bit about me. In my personal world, I am a person who loves being near the beach, outdoors. I love weekends away, little getaways, traveling really fuels my soul and fills me up. Some of my core values are around freedom and connection and gratitude, and I know if I can work with those three foundations of my values, then my mental health and well-being is generally in a much better state. So working with individuals and with people to help them identify their values for their mental health and well-being is something that I really take a lot of joy from and grateful to be able to do. So little about me. I look forward to meeting some of you in the different programs and places and spaces, and I absolutely adore being part of the team. So thank you, Carly, and thank you for the team for letting me jump on and introduce myself today. Take care, everyone.